What's going on, y'all? H-Dog here today to talk to you about this case revolving around Cardi B and a YouTuber by the name of Tasha K, who I've never heard of.
And yesterday, and she told a federal jury that she felt extremely suicidal. That's all following allegations that she had herpes that was leveled against her by a YouTuber named Tasha K. Cardi B took to the witness stand. It's the fourth day of her suit against Tasha K. And she said, because of Tasha K spreading this misinformation and unsubstantiated claims about her, she actually felt suicidal, helpless. She said only an evil person could do that. And she said that she felt defeated and depressed, and I didn't want to sleep with my husband. At one point, she said the rumors made her feel as though she didn't deserve my kid. And she said that she went to therapy due to the toll that the videos took on her. During her testimony, she also denied that she had any STDs, but she said she read comments referencing the allegations after she posted a picture of her kissing Culture, her daughter.
Like said,
so people were leaving comments like, oh, you have herpes, you're going to give your daughter herpes.
She's like,
so that trial is still going on and will adjourn on Tuesday.
Gossip, like who's fucking who in the industry, blah, blah, blah. You know, shit that I don't think for the most part people really care to look up. Which I can go into a rant about that a little bit later. But in the video you just seen, Cardi B said that her fans, Tasha K's fans, made her feel suicidal for a time. The fact that this went this far to where she started having suicidal thoughts, having to go to intensive therapy, and people leaving comments under pictures of her kissing her daughter with like saying, hey, you're gonna give your kid herpes. Like, that is toxic. And considering the type of content that Tasha K makes, and you know, I'm not hating on the bag, I'm not, but I'm curious as to who be looking up this shit, like who be fucking who. Like, that's basically what, you know, her channel is about, having all this gossip, all this tea about certain people within the industry. Like, who actually be looking this shit up, and who gives a fuck? Like, oh, Sweetie fucking with Lil Baby, who cares? Or shit like Jack Harlow flirting with Sweetie. But it's stuff like that. Like, I don't understand who would watch that type of content. I mean, it's mostly content that I can understand women watch, because I don't think men would be, you know, interested in who's fucking who, because we don't give a shit. We focus on real shit. But it seems like she has the type of toxic fan base, and to be a toxic person, be talking about other people like this. If she's over here making content about who's fucking who within pop culture, then I'm pretty sure she has all the tea and knows who's fucking who in her own city. Probably the messiest one there. She be the main one, probably be, you know, rallied up with the girls at the job, and probably like whatever job it is, fucking McDonald's, whatever. Be all hunched up in a little, you know, clique, talking about who's fucking who, talking about everybody, making up rumors about everybody. It's people like that you gotta stay away from. And Tasha K would be one of them people to stay the fuck away from. Because if she's over here willing to be talking about people within pop culture who is fucking and all this shit and spreading misinformation about people having STDs, then guarantee she probably does the same exact thing to people who she knows in real life. Now, I don't know her. This is the first time I've ever heard of Tasha K. I've never heard of Tasha K until today. But even though Tasha K didn't necessarily herself try to influence Cardi B to commit suicide, and it was mostly done by her fan base, she has to take accountability for her fans' actions. Right? She needs to put her fans in their place and just say, look, y'all don't need to be going on here making people, saying shit to make people want to go kill themselves. That's not a good look for me. That's not a good look for my brand. If she was to kind of come out and be like an OG who kind of reel certain people in when they don't act right, then I think that's what needs to be done, because at the end of the day, your fan base is a reflection of you. Whatever energy you're putting out there, your fan base is going to give it right back. And the whole reason I'm talking about this in the first place is because suicide is something that is not nothing to play with. And I know some people may be trying to say Cardi B is lying, or that she was never, you know, dreamt to be thinking about suicide or whatever. But the thing about that is, when somebody says that they've been going to extensive therapy because of all this, then I'm inclined to believe because of how seriousness suicide prevention should be taken. But something like suicide prevention and mental health should be something that should be taken more serious than it is, because let's face it, in society, we live in a society where suicide prevention is not really taken serious, and we do live in a society where people don't really care about mental health, and the only time people care about someone's mental health is when taking themselves out the paint. And that right there is discouraging, because after they've done it, we've all of a sudden want to be like, damn, why didn't this person come talk to me? Why didn't this person go talk to that person or that person? If they try to talk to you and you don't listen, this is the result. So if you see anybody, and this is what I be doing all the time, if I notice anybody I know who looks like that they're going through some shit, I will ask like, yo, you need to talk. Like, I'm always that type of person, because mental health is nothing to play with. Mental health is something you should always keep in check. And if you are going through anything, please, for the love of God, talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I know some people could say, well, just go out and seek help. Some people may not need help. Some people may just want somebody to actually listen, because the people that they know probably either don't give a fuck about them or don't care to listen. And because of that, they become isolated and they don't have nobody to talk to, nobody to confide in. But lastly, I want to end the video with saying, who the fuck watches this type of content? Like, for real, like, who the fuck would want to watch videos about who's fucking who within pop culture? Like, granted, I understand like why people talking about Drake putting hot sauce in a condom, but if he had never put hot sauce in a condom, I don't think nobody be talking about this. Like, damn, he banged some chick, banged some IG model, called it a day. It seems like a normal day in the world of Drake. As far as gossiping goes, talking about who's fucking who and all this other hoopla,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you. Right.
Now tell me what you guys think about this in the comments. Do y'all know more about Tasha K than I do? If you do, let me know in the comments. And lastly, make sure you take care of yourselves mentally. Give yourselves a nice mental check every once in a while. With that being said, been A-Stalk here, and I'm out. Peace.